Good morning, everyone. How are you all? I'm just updating my sales real quick, and then good morning, Shinzi. We'll get going. I have Christmas songs stuck in my head today. I have to apologize ahead of time for any breakage into Christmas singing. It's not on purpose, it just happens. I don't mean it. Ow. So they obviously they had the thing yesterday, the announcement, and well, it's less of an announcement and more of just a showcase of the preview trailer. So that's what that was. They did talk about housing briefly. It looks like an Ayleid house and a Daedric house. The Ayleid, both are ruins though. So we're gonna hit the same damn problems we always do, which is ruined houses aren't great, in my opinion. But whatever, what are you gonna do? It's a Daedric ruin. I mean, they are ruins. Gotta give them that point at least. So are the Ayleid ruins. So I guess they get to get away with ruins again. But this is not the only houses. Those are not the only houses we're gonna get this year. It's just that those are the ones for the first quarter. So hopefully they will improve after that. That's the hope, right? I don't know. I mean, I'm not thrilled, but it is what it is. It's okay. All right. Just popping this stuff up real quick. And then got 2 more spots, so let's do 2 more boxes. Yeah, so an Ayleid ruin and a Daedric ruin. That's what it looks like. So what's new? Pussycat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go to Staggerloo's Antiquarian. Hello. Hadouken. Sorry. I always want to say that to you whenever I hear your name. So in case you're curious, here is the link to some photos of the paintings of the front of the 2 homes. Not sure how helpful they are. Also, I'm getting chewed on in the official announcement about Mid-Year Madness. Because I'm just like, guys, why does Mid-Year Madness happen so often these days? And people are like, oh, because it's mid-year, herp. But the thing is that even if it's mid-year, it didn't used to be twice a year. So that's I had to clarify for the people who wanted to herp-a-derp me. Why do we do mid-year mayhem so often when PvP is still broken? Because it happens twice a year, hence the name mid-year. This is why education is so damned important, my lord. It was always once a year prior to these past couple of times. I'm not a fool. I know what mid-year means. And in fact, I'm probably way more educated than whoever this person is. But we'll just breathe and let it go. Let it go. Be nice. Even though people aren't nice to me, just let it go. Let it go, let it go. All right, so we're in Staggerloo's Antiquarian. About 600 items. Very pretty colors. Sorry, Marcel. I'm a housing chick. I am a potato. I don't know anything about actually playing the game. All I know about is making money and housing. That's it. You're looking for somebody else, I think. I'm sorry. If you like pretty houses, though, I'm your gal. At least I'm honest, right? I'm honest. I'm a tater. I just do making money and housing. Hey, blacksmith, what's up? And I hang out with my good friends here, who are awesome people and a lot of fun. So if you like a good community, this is for you. What did they hide in here that made it so wiggly? It's probably a Velothi brazier. It looks neat. No! You mean the eventual Oblivion gates that we're gonna get? I didn't see if they actually are giving us actual furnishing gates, but I tend to think that if they haven't, I think they're gonna be part of a house, and I think they're gonna sell it to us as a house. Is like they did with Jode's Embrace. That's my guess. Look at the little fishy tanks. I have not actually seen. Oh, that's a new. Yeah, this is cute. It's a little fishy tank. I've not actually seen what it was. Nope. I am I'm an ESO Elder Scrolls gal, like Skyrim, and yeah, I think they're gonna totally give us a house in the Oblivion Plains, sort of like Jode's Embrace. Yeah, that's my guess. The Elder Scrolls, so more, from the beginning, I've always had a thing for Morrowind and all thems. So to me, this was a natural progression, and now this is what I do. Dragon Age would be the only other thing that could seduce me back to. Somebody closed this off and made this a whole new house. Yeah, it looks like Imperials aren't going to be the bad guy in this one based on the thing that they showed us yesterday. But, what the hell do I know? Oh, I need to get changed. So it seems like that's a possibility. What you're saying is true. Doop, 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 doop. All right, orange. Minor adornments. What goes? That's more red than orange, but we'll give it a shot. That doesn't look bad. Anyway, so we'll see, I have to be honest with you. I was not in love with the things that they're offering us for the pre-order. I'm going to pre-order. Hey, Azalea, because I want to play early. Dink, 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 dink. That is a neat idea. I want to play the quests early. Like, I'm not gonna wait a month to get in and play those quests, right? The early access is what seduces me. But a well amount, and that fire pet number 482, meh. It is what it is. Oh, look, you don't often see people building upstairs here. Smart move. You know what I mean? I don't get with them. Sometimes they go really for the gruesome, unattractive type stuff. And it's like, do you realize that you're only attracting one kind of person when you do that, right? It's like, you need to, what's the word? Diversify a little bit. Hey, Delicia. Make things not all just gruesome, ugly, but perhaps throw some pretty things in there, or I don't know. Just Welwas and fire animals don't really just do it for me. I'm not thrilled. But whatever. They've disappointed me before. It isn't the first time. So maybe the quest will be worth it, you know. I don't know. I liked the whole Greymoor arch. Some people do, some people don't. I liked it. So I thought the quests were long and good and complicated, and I liked that. Cyrodilic, Night Raven, Maormer, Exile's home. So we all got something. Ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Now you've got that stuck in my head. I blame you. This is all your fault. All Torbersane's fault, folks. All of it. Could take him out back and beat him. But no, you just totally brought back, you know, a little bit of Jerry Stiller, whatever the hell was, did that. Spaceballs. I know you do. I know you do. So no effects. So these are actual torch butts. We've got 200 out of 200. And they blocked off everything. So you don't have to see the town. Look at all these hedges and tall rocks and everything. They're like, nope, you're going to just see what I want you to see. Which makes sense because in this case, we're talking about a Maormer. The Maormers are sea elves. So maybe they would prefer to imagine that they are at sea, thus the coral and the snakes, and don't want to think about the fact that they're actually in the middle of Bendari. Makes some sense, right? Very nautical themed. Somebody really stretched the items to make them work in this situation. There's got fishies and serpents. Really works. Good ideas. Shells. A whale. That works. A snake in a basket. There's a snake in the basket. And then we've got water everywhere, paintings, maps. That's very thoughtful. Very good. And to me. Right there. They're not going to eat me, obviously. I'm just there for company. Clearly the case. Obviously so. All right. We've got my favorites. Let's see. What haven't we seen? We have not seen a lot of things. Good morning, Swanks. Oh, wait, we have two big ones. Danger Lucy's Sorcerer's Sanctuary Erstwhile. We haven't looked in an Erstwhile in a while. Homophones. So yeah, it's I think the reaction that pretty much everyone had to the last bit about the companions was, what? Everyone's just like, what? Wait, what? Who was asking for that? I mean, we're not going to say no, but where is this coming from? And then also the secondary thought, which is, wait a minute, you're making it easier? What's this trick here? Because there's going to be something else. Look at how cool that looks. That is really neat. Good use of effects with the crackling magic. That looks really neat. See? I mean, I wonder, Like, what? Okay, so you're making everything easier, except for PvP. That's beautiful. Look at that coloring she did. That is spectacular work. It makes the sun look like it's just dramatically beautiful. No, they're quests. You unlock them with a quest. I mean, eventually they'll probably cost crowns, but you actually quest for them in the new expansion. That's beautiful. Look at all the leaves falling. Uh, so I mean, if people are complaining the game is already too easy, maybe they scale things if you have a companion out. Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine that they're going to make it that easy. They're either going to have to scale things or they're planning on changing stuff in a significant way. Otherwise, it makes just, this is spectacular danger. I love the use of effects. Otherwise, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. It was bugged. They can't get it to work right. It isn't working right on PTS, so they're holding off on it until they fix it. Which is nice. You know, that's what they should do. If things aren't working and you can't get them to work, don't push them out broken, right? So, I mean, as disappointing as that is, I give them credit for it. Look at that. Danger's so talented. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. How often do we really double up here, you know? But some people will buy anything. That's the truth. Very nice. I actually really like this. I mean, if it's bugged and it's not terribly useful, maybe they scrapped the whole idea, you know? Maybe. Got me. Oh, she closed this up. Interesting. So you don't fall in. Got her the Azura. I'm sorry, Aaron. Blame Torberstain. It's his fault. Hey, Bayushi. Not mine. His fault. He's the one who said dink. Got me thinking Spaceballs. All his fault. This is really, really pretty. I always forget, you know, Danger Lucy is the GM of DDA on the NA server, and you know, I really wasn't very familiar with her work, but I like it a lot. I've seen a couple of her houses now, and I've liked all of them. It's like magic portal being made here. That's neat. Look at all this build up, so you don't have to like go in the little cubby holes that are normally here. This is very cool. Oh, and we've made like an actual fenced in overhang office. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's definitely, I mean, if you're going to interact with them and blah, 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 there's a lot going for the idea. Certainly we've seen it fleshed out already in the Elder Scrolls with Lydia. Beautiful. But, and you know, the Lydiaites of type. But I question what part of this aren't you saying, right? All right, let's go to Dark Cuddle Bluffs Profane Cathedral wraithhome, and then we'll head over to EU. Because, you know, I just can't imagine that they're just going to make everything that much easier without adjusting it somehow. Right? Maybe I'm wrong. Just seems weird to me. with all of this adjustment to the combat system to make things more balanced, it seems odd that they would just suddenly say, well, forget about all that. Let's just make it easier. I don't get it. There's got to be something that I'm not catching on to. All right, we've got a little crafting area. No effects, 491 items. So not super full, but not empty. I do like the alien stones. I guess I just don't trust them. And then yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw, but yesterday, oh my lord, it was unplayable for many hours. Goodness, a whole second floor. Many hours. You couldn't mail anything. You couldn't use the bank. You couldn't shop. You couldn't list things. It was just brutal. I mean, I really don't get what they were thinking yesterday. It was just unplayable for several hours. I came back after like 3 hours and then it was back to normal. I thought it was just me. I was like, oh, my connection's shit or something. And then I heard all my guildies talking about it, saying, why isn't AGS working? Why isn't this working? Why isn't that working? And, you know, they're blaming the add-ons. Like, it's not the add-ons, guys. It's us. Something is up. Presumably having to do with the event, pushing resources out of one place into another to make the event actually work with the number of people it has. But, which is why I'm complaining that this is a twice-a-year thing, because it didn't used to be. We used to do it once a year in July. That was the point of it. It was a July-ish thing. That's an interesting shape. Like, they played off of that whole heat thing, like, you know, the boiling blood and all that. That's why it was Mid-Year Madness. It is currently not even February yet. So, what do they have under there? There's something under there, but I don't know what. What are you? Gravestones. Okay. Gravestones everywhere. Interesting. They look almost like sharks. Maybe they're meant to be sharks circling. I bet you they are. I bet you they're supposed to be sharks. Neat. Or maybe not. Maybe they do want them to be gravestones. I can't tell. All right, I'm gonna head over to an EU. Anyway, that's all that's going on. I don't know of anything else going on. Am I crazy, or is there, was Mid-Year Madness not twice a year? I could swear it's Mid-Year Mayhem, or whatever the hell it is more than once a year. Yeah, it was. June, July, January. 3 times in 3.5 years. Oh yeah, me too. I just pulled it up. Okay, so it looks like from 2016 through 2019, they did it once a year. 2020, they've done it. They did it twice, and then Mid-Year Mayhem now is early part, so I'm thinking they're gonna do it again in the summer. Because last year they did it in January 2020. It's January 2021 now, so I'm thinking they're going to do it again half year. So yeah, now they're doing it twice a year instead of once. What the hell did I just do? I got on another character instead of getting on an EU. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm so clueless. I was sitting here looking up whether or not Mid-Year Mayhem happened more than once. Why am I letting it get to me that people picked on me? That shouldn't bother me. Pointy sticks. Go bang some rocks together and make them go away. No, there's just an obnoxious bunch of people on the internet. I know it's shocking, but there are mean people on the internet. Can you believe it? It actually happens. No thanks, I'll pass. Mean people on the internets. I know. Someone is wrong on the internet. Wow. That's something. That you even have a favorite rock to bang. Turkale's still not around. I don't know what's up with that. Turkale, you gotta get your butt over here so I can tour your house with you. All right, lots of things to look at over here. So let's go to Andy Kragler's construction site, amaya. Do 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 do. You even get waiting music from me. Aren't I just full service stabby? Load music. It just doesn't seem like the kind of thing I would enjoy. All right, we've got 600 out of 600 construction site. Well, look at that. There's a huge crane. That is so cool. I thought it would be like kind of under construction. I didn't realize they'd have it actually. Hey Nova, built a crane. Goodness, look at that madness. I love it. All the Daedric chains connected. Beautiful. That is cool. Look at the treads on that sucker. Made by, those treads are made from shelves. That is genius. So cool. It is really neat, yeah. I feel like Andy must know something about construction, because this is truly like beyond what I could ever conceive of, because like I wouldn't know where to begin to start doing a crane or anything like that. So this must be where everybody's sleeping while they're doing the construction, right? Seems like it to me. What are you building? Who's up there? Oh, that's Phaedra. No, it's the boaster. The boaster is up there telling them where to put the item that's being put down. What are they building? A whole new town or in a whole new house? It's Andy Kragler's on EU. If you want to see it in person. It's definitely worth it because there's so much going on. Look at the bricks! Oh my gosh, they spent a lot on those because those are all jewelry boxes if you look closely. That is a lot of money right there. And then they've got the tools laid out. Oh, I wonder if this was for J Heart's contest. If it is, good for them. It's fantastic. Beautifully done. I'm very, very impressed. Look at the little, you can even see the little cube up there that the person sits in when they steer. You see it? That's cool. Can I get up there? No. I can just only look up there. Neat. Very impressive. Good job, Andy. Andy's a potato, so it's pleasing that to see a potato do good. All right. Bethras's Stros Flowery Hall hundings. This was Octung Bastille. Okay. Do they have a contest going on right now that I could talk to people from? I mean, that I could announce, or if they have an ongoing contest, I'll add it to my list. Good to know, Cyber. Okay, thank you. Appreciate the info. Stros Flowery Hall, and we are in 587 out of 600. I appreciate that. That would be very helpful. I need that info to help people stay on top of what's going on. Oh, it happens to me a lot. Good morning. Bethras, I would just add a candle or something right here. It's a little dark and you have some stuff going on that I'd like to see a little better, so a candle would be a good addition to that one little spot, because you have the slots, so you might as well, you know, go ahead and lighten it up a little bit over there. Let's see if there's anything on the balconies. Nope, that's okay. I don't have anything on my balconies either. I wonder what the backyard looks like. Let's take a look. Let's take a peek. Ooh, yeah, that's something. Taste some coffee. Oh, look at the little critters. Okay, I see things over there, so there's going to be a little pathway. So here's a dock, a fishing dock. This is great that they gave us these little barrel things. I forget what this is called, a floating dock as Lux items. Those are pretty cool. Alright, here's the pool with some coral in it. Oh, it's not a pool. I see a fishy. It's a fish tanky thing. Unless you want to swim with the fishes, which in this case I don't think means be killed. And then over here we have a nice view. There's all the good stuff right up top, right? You see it? Let's go hit up the rooftop party. Let's see, how do we get up there? From that, and it's it. Okay. I think it's this one. Yes, okay. Up we go. Whee! Oh, pretty. It's a little garden. Inside a gazebo. Oh, this is definitely my favorite part of the house is this roof. So, you know, this is right up my alley. And then they've added more garden here. This one is a little bit, tiny bit more sinister. You see the Nern perking up. Then you got a little bit of fart stick over here and a Hectahame skull. So there's a little bit of a little sinister mixed in with all of the other. So very cool. Whoops, dead. Oh no, I didn't get dead. I thought I would be dead, but I wasn't. All right. There we go. Very pretty. Fart stick, yes. The green witch sticks have a green like fog around them that looks like a fart. So I call them fart sticks. Blue Tiger, Azura, Astral Lair, Grand Psijic. Oh, they look like they're farting. I'm mature. Don't tell me I'm not a mature person. You obviously don't know what you're talking about if you think I'm not mature. I'm very mature. I am made of mature. Oh, we're not half full. Okay, we'll move on. I'm not telling myself that. I'm just babbling. Babbling 5. Get it? Alright. Blood Pirates. We'll try their Theater de Künste. Grand Psijic. Künste? Itchy nose. Thank you, Cyber. Oh, all right. This is very pretty formal garden over here. What is a blood pirate? It's some sort of pirate, but what is it a blood pirate? Like, what is a blood? I did see that. It's very sad. And if you know who what heavy metal was, Julie Strain also died. I met her in person. She was a lovely human. She had early onset dementia. Julie did, not the other one. Yeah. Yeah, well. It's true. Look at that theater! Wow. Look, it's like a whole freaking forum. That is cool. Look at that's really well done with the curtains. Neat. Backstage dressing rooms. This is smart. I like this. Oh, and this is how you go on stage and you perform. I'm not sure what this, maybe this is the tower that you go, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Ah, there you go. That's cool. That is neat. This is really well done. And then they closed off the house, which makes sense because you have this enormous, whatchamacallit, forum there that you can enjoy and maybe even do a whole play in if you're going to RP. Yeah, it's great. It really is. What a fun build. I definitely like the arches. Look, take a look up when we get over here. See that? That's done by individual blocks. That is really cool. Somebody handmade that. Blood pirate, presumably, handmade that. What a great job. It looks fabulous with this sky, too. Excellent. Alright. Drop stitch goronir home. Sorry. She hadn't been herself for a really long time. She had a hard time the last 10 or plus years. Luckily, she had a boyfriend who took care of her. But early onset dementia is brutal. So this is goronir. There are 2 other people here. Look at that. Stunning home. That is a beauty. Look at how well lit it is, too. My goodness. Gorgeous. Every single, like, look, you see those flowers over in the corner? They're just really paying attention to all these little details. The butterflies, making a really kind of magical environment. Oh, this is lovely. The angles are done in such a way that it strikes me that I have a feeling that this person would be absolutely driven nuts by the fact that, like, certain houses don't have proper floors, like the floors aren't even, or things don't match up, or they're not perfect squares. I mean, it's so precise that I would think that that would drive them nuts. Look at these couches made. These are cobbles. I am simply pointing out that other people might be bothered by that too, bae. It's not just you. Oh, look at that pretty floral upper piece portion. Words are hard. I am not mocking you. I agree with you. Bathroom, toilet. Oh, that's a unique toilet. Never seen a toilet like that. I will try not to trigger you. I'm sorry. It is stunning. I'm jealous. I want this house. I want to have built this house. I want to have been able to show this off and say, this was mine. This was my creation. Unfortunately, I can't. But it is so beautiful. And here's your back porch, where you can have a nice feast. And here's Drop Stitch, the author, and the piggies. Oink, oink. Well, I mean, do I want to lie to people? These things exist. Goats over there. I'm sorry. Okay, I won't do it to you. This is so beautiful. What a phenomenal job. You're really, really talented. Gosh, it's just all the beauty today. It's just been spectacular. Oh, you want me to come visit? I can visit. I have not seen Sleek Creek today. I'm happy to if you want me to. Just let me know. Ow. I have a feeling that might be for sexy stations, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we're on EU. Let's go to Queen Mia's Ample, the Silence Library. The pain is really bad today. My hand isn't functional. Silence Library. So it's an outdoor library. I wouldn't know, so tell me if it sounds like one to you, but I don't, because what, I don't know where those, I'm assuming it was the statues thing. But I don't see anything like that in here. This is just a very beautiful library outside with gorgeous flowers and gardening and a dead person who didn't make it. Did not make it. Very sad. So let me know, Cyber, if you want me to visit. If you don't, that's fine too. I can wait. Well, it's definitely going to be a silent library if the only person here is dead. Well, other than me. It's beautiful, though. What a concept. Oh. Alright, let's do Sandera's Stillwaters. Mistplatz Geschichte. Oh, okay. I know nothing. I don't watch TV. So your help on those matters is always very appreciated. Why do I need a voice interface for ESO? What do you want me to do with it? Does anyone know what this means? Mistplatz Geschichte. Geschichte. I can't pronounce German. 680 out of 700. Garden. Oh yeah. That's true. My husband pointed out yesterday that the companion system would maybe help with someone like me who solos, who's disabled. Like if you wanted to use them as a tank or something. And here we have a garden with a doggy watching over the hen house. So no foxes come. History. Thank you. I don't know what a Mistplatz is, but history. Something Mistplatz. Historical something. How's it going, Ula? I'd type it in, but like I was saying, my hands aren't really doing all that well. Oh, look at that. Crap place of history? What the hell? That's hilarious. Mistletoe? Mistletoe history? Or crap place. I like crap place. That's hilarious. That's so funny. That's hilarious. What is your primary language, Cyber? Because you seem to know a lot of languages. Obviously, you know English and German, but I was curious to know. So, of course, this is hand-built because there's nothing here. And it's lovely. I like the sunken down libraries. I like the wall art with the involved in the light. Very impressive painting of the vampire. Hey, Ula. I'm alright. I'm hurting, but I'm otherwise okay. I kind of want to look up Mistplatz and see if there's anything else other than... Gosh, hand hurts. Oh, I'm sorry. That is awful. It's gonna, yeah. A Mistplatz is a collecting point for refuse. You're not wrong about that. It's a dump. It's a dump. Old dump. This is amazing. This is amazing. Like, I really want to know what this means. Geschichte. You're one long word. fascinating. Gesh each day. That's wild. I don't know why it has that name. That is amazing. It's a historical dump. I'm telling you, that's what it must mean. Oh, I'm so jealous. I would snap up a Maine Coon right about now, even if my husband said no. I'd be like, nope, mine. Nah, I would probably listen to him if he said no. I'm not like that. Gorgeous homes, though. I really like how they built them, but it's fascinating to me that they might call it a crap place, a historical dump. Oh, you're making me jealous. My kids are just nightmares. Now that's interesting. Look at that. With that broken up like this, it's amazing. This almost looks like a mine. That something went wrong in the mine? Because these guys are all crouched over here with picks. Oh, look at that! That's a whatchamacallit, a pool table. Now, that's just bizarre, okay? So you imagine you're in a cave with all these dead people, but you have a bar and a... I want to know what's going on with this place. It's kind of fascinating. It's so weird. Oh, what a beauty. I'd snap that sucker up. Is she in Ireland? I'd adopt an Irish cat. I'd adopt a Polish cat. She's good. What is she talking about? She's good. We like this house. This is a good house. Silly. Silly girl. It's a good house. What a goof butt. You're a silly. Alright. Ow. My hand hurts. Is this here? Sanctuary of Fire? Yeah. Tolerance, Hall of the Lunar Champion, Sanctuary of Fire. We have not yet looked at this. I saved it for later. Well, yeah. I mean, there's different size Maine Coons. I mean, the girls are smaller than the males, but you also have to remember that males are being bred for size right now. And unfortunately, that means that they have more heart problems. I'm not a big fan of the idea of more heart problems because that's what made me lose both of my guys. Heart problems. But something's going to take out your cat eventually, you know? Sanctuary of Fire. Look how beautiful this is with the curves and everything. Treasure. Oh, wow. Look at those wings. What a brilliant idea. It's so smart. That is really cool. Somebody turned off your flames, though. You want to turn that back on. I mean, my husband and I are talking about it. You know, if we see one in the next X amount of years, we will snap one up if there's a Maine Coon um, for adoption. But interesting. In through the local area. But there's a couple of drawbacks. First of all, sometimes it's common for people who regularly, it's really neat, people who regularly adopt cats like me, because I adopt elder cats, so it's common for me to have to adopt new cats. Um, beautiful, beautiful Meridia. Stunning out here. It's like a little jungle. Um, it's common for people like us to, and I know this because I deal with a lot of fosters, travel to get to it. So, like, you know, I had a foster who had a blind, paralyzed dog who was from Texas, and they lived in Illinois. So they get up and they went and traveled to Texas to pick up this blind rescue that was going to be put down unless they traveled or something, unless it was adopted, it was going to be put down. So they rescued this dog, and this dog ended up living for ages. Hey, research, look at this gorgeous garden. Wow. Lovely. So it's common to do that, but the problem is that with COVID going on, not only is it a bad idea to travel to meet up with other people to adopt the cat, it's also a problem in terms of when you get there, especially for a further place, like you got to stop for gas, you got to stop for food, you got to do all sorts of things. It's a really nice garden, and so is this interior in general. It's just really pretty. I feel like they've replaced enough of the grossness of the boards. Looks really good. Multi carpets. It's very pretty. So yeah, that's. Where are we? We're in. Oh, I must have already turned it off. Okay. Rusted Faith Domus. No, wrong house. Okay. So anyway, that is the situation. I don't know why Technica would. That must be a mistake. Well, I don't blame you. I would be out of it. I would not want to visit. Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about playing something else. Like, I installed like 500. What do you call it? Not add-ons, but mods. So I've been thinking about, you know, playing a heavily modded thing. That might work. I don't blame you. You don't have to. Nobody. You don't have to stream if you don't want to. I'm just double checking these before we go back. There's so many of these that I just haven't. Hello! It could be. It could also be the fact that you're dealing with a loved one passing slowly, but passing. I find the slow ones are painful. Chinspun's Forsaken. I want to say we've been here before, but I have a feeling we have been here before. Yeah, I mean, you've had a lot of loss in a short amount of time. Oh, wow, Chinspun. No, I have not signed in. Look at this. This is Forsaken? Goodness. Look at the tree. It's got a face. Oh my goodness. No, I understand. I'm having the same problem with Grant. It's been really hard. I still feel like I expect him to come to bed and cuddle up with me, and it's just not going to happen. Beautiful. I love the flooring, of course. This type of tree has such a sparkly, beautiful floor. That sounds like depression, honestly. Pax mushrooms on the way up. And who could blame you, honestly? I'm still depressed over Grant. I'm still dealing with the emotional pain. And then it's got this cute little cubby hole for sleeping. Beautiful. It's amazing. This whole thing is just amazing. How cute. It did. I mean, 2020 was a beast to begin with. And then you add on to it that you had personal losses as well. Knock anybody out. It is still bad, but there are some good things happening every day, so there's that. But you know, at least I feel terrible for you because you don't have this situation, but in the US it's like we're not waking up every morning to the horror of the bad news, you know? Like, it's still bad, but it's not getting worse. Well, I guess the death toll is, but it's not getting worse every single day with regards to politics. It's like we're not waking up to some meltdown on Twitter. We're not waking up to some horrific decision. There's no stressors from that particular thing. So we have that going for us. This is stunning, Hitchensman. I'm in love with it. But there are things that are still bad, of course. You know, nothing you can really do about that. What am I hearing? Bosie's Daggerfall. I'm hearing whistling. Weirdness. $700 out of 700. I must have been here before because the sign didn't pop up. Yeah, I'm gonna head back over to NA. Wait, people are sending me messages. Samo. Well, you should. I think that's a good idea no matter what, right? It doesn't really matter if it's just for now. I mean, it's a good way to live. Having a little bit of silly certainly helps. I mean, I'm always silly. It certainly helps me. Hold on a second. I've been better. I'm having a day. I'm irritated because I'm getting picked on an internet thing, but other than that, they played with my name. They go, "Okay, Karen." Great, thanks. Really needed that attack on my name too. That certainly is gonna make me feel better. All right. 2 months ago? No. All right, you know what? I'm calling it. I'm not feeling well. I will be back tomorrow with more houses to look at. But for today, I'm calling it early. I'm sorry. I catch you all laters. Have a good one.